Hey everybody, welcome back to my layout. First thing I'm going to show you guys is some new stuff I got in over the last month. So these Atlas -8 40Cs came in. Ordered these well over 2 years ago. Just showed up last month. Nice locomotives. The jury's still out on them. I got to run them more and try to figure out. They have QSI decoders, so it's kind of something I'm not really familiar with. And they're geared really slow and programmed really slow. So once I get a better handle on the control of these things, I'll do a review on them. I think they're not bad locomotives. Like I read some reviews that they don't pull very well, but they actually pull the same as the new Athearn Genesis Gevo. So that's not too bad. You just got to figure out the crazy QSI decoders that they have in them. So I got 2113, which is the one of the 15th anniversary painted locomotives. That's pretty cool. The printing's really nice on it, and it's in French on the other side. So some of the truck detail, it's got the chain hanging off. That's really cool. Printing's good. Like they're nicely tooled locomotives. It's just the running factor that I gotta figure out. And I also ordered 2127, which is in the .ca paint. And you can see there the conductor side truck has a speed recorder, which is cool. There's some nice little details on them, but again, no ditch lights, so that kind of sucks. So a few other things I got over the last month. One was this Atlas pressure flow hopper. I was in Edmonton last month and I got one of these, this Atlas Masterline DOWX tank car. And also when I was in Edmonton, this is the new Athearn Ready to Run Trinity, I think. These are nice little cars though. We see these a lot around central Alberta. There's frac sand industries. I've seen these often. Intermountain bi-level Autorack. So these are Richardson Trinity by Athearn. Super nice cars. I wish I could have got more of these. Kind of missed out on it. But these are very new cars. I'll show you a picture of one here. I saw this summer. Good, very nice detail on them. Another ICG grain hopper. And last car I got was one of these newer run Intermountain 4-bay trough hatch. So that's everything new I got over the last month, guys. I got one other thing I'll show you when we go into the office, but I just wanted to show you this. You see how slow these Atlas -8s are geared. This is like speed step 30 on my Digitrax throttle. Very slow, and the BEMF is set really high, so when they're going uphill they slow down quite a bit. And when they get over the climb and go downhill, they'll speed up. So we'll pop into the office and I'll show you guys what I've been working on modeling wise, and I'll show you another thing I got last month. And so the last thing I got last month was this little CP 40 footer. I stopped in the hobby store in the Combe, and they're having a 20% off sale because they're shutting down. So kind of sad. There's going to be no more hobby shop in between Calgary and Edmonton, but they didn't have much left. But they did have this little 40-foot CP rail boxcar by True Line Trains. So I got that, and the reason I got that is because I'm going to make it into a MOW storage card, like the one in this picture here. This is in Red Deer Yard. So I'll do some work on this, take the roof walk off and cut some windows into it and some doors in each end. A neat little car that's prototypical. And the other thing that I've been working on and been spending most of my modeling time doing over the last month is the next detail, the next cassette, I guess, for my Fremo module, sand source. So this is the bigger set of bins. Kind of learning a lot as I go, painting rust on the tops of these bins, and I'll show you. So I'm using a combination of paint and chalk to make it look like flaking rust and like streaks. You can kind of get a better view of it from here. And this is just working off prototype photos, strictly trying to make it as close as I can to what I have in photos. Some of them aren't affected by rust at all from the photos, and some are heavily chipped and rusted. So just a combination of first using acrylic paint and painting the dark kind of real rusty chips on, and then going back with chalks afterward and creating the streaks that run down. It is hard to get them straight, but if you take your time, it seems like they do look fairly realistic, in my opinion anyway. So I built the elevator for this one as well, so I ended up buying another conveyor leg kit made by Walther's Cornerstone, and this one's a full length, so it's taller than the last one I made. And then I did some kind of kit bashing on it with parts out of different Walther's kits, so the motor's in a different place than there's quite a few differences in the way Walther suggests to build it, just because I'm working off prototype pictures of the industry I'm modeling. So the square and the motor's in a different place, and all the walkways and stuff are different. Something else I did differently than the last elevator I built was put this safety cage in, and it runs the whole length of the elevator, kind of like the prototype. And that is the safety cage from the gold medal models ladders that I had left over from putting them on the front of the bins, because I didn't use them. You can see there. So they're brass, and then I airbrushed the whole elevator the kind of off green like the prototype. So then I started some of the detail for the front of this module, and these are the fall protection wire supports. So these are completely scratch built out of brass that I cut off of pieces of that Walther's conveyor kit. I just cut them into straight pieces and then to length, and they're really cool. They came out nice, and then I airbrushed them to make them that rusty kind of brown. So once I finish the building the rest of the detail, I'll hang a wire that goes between the two of these, just like the prototype. So when they are working on top of the cars, they clip onto that, so in case they fall, they get caught by their harness, which is attached to the wire. So that's about as far as I've gotten, guys. Next thing I'm going to be working on is the detail that goes in here. So there's like a safety shower, there's a big catwalk that's the same height as the top of a rail car, and a little building. So there's quite a bit of work still to be done on this, but the bins are fastened down. I siliconed them down. The elevator's not attached yet, but I got some more things there's some wiring that needs to be done, so I didn't want to glue it down yet. So that's everything I've been working on, guys, up to mid-December. I hope you guys are having a good kind of holiday season, or lead up to the holiday season. I got some days off over the holidays, so I'm hopefully get a lot of modeling done. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.